Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you are safe and you are with someone you care about who also cares about you. Check out the growth of our apples. This is our small apple tree. It's the one that we put in a couple of years ago. It's growing huge numbers of apples this year. I've already had to trim some of the apples back in an attempt to ensure that the tree doesn't have too many fruit on it. But if you look, the number of apples that we are growing on this tree right now is absolutely impressive. The cherry tree over there, that massive cherry tree that goes all the way up, has produced an inordinate amount of fruit this year. And I actually harvested, I think, a total of, I want to say we harvested a total of 2 pounds of strawberries this weekend. And my wife made a lovely cherry. It's late in the day. I have been very busy. She harvested, we harvested 2 pounds of cherries after pitting, or nearly 2 pounds. And then she made a lovely cherry crumble or cobbler, if you want to talk that way. Here are the other apple tree is doing really incredibly well. I'm finding words hard today. This happens from time to time. Please be patient with me. As you can see, more apples than I could care to count, and I think we're going to have a very good year when it comes to apples. The potatoes are doing incredibly well. The temperatures of late have been really quite nice, quite not too hot, but they've been just right to allow us to get out in the garden and enjoy it. But you can see here, look at all the cherries we have. Again, these are a different type of cherry to the ones that I harvested at the weekend, but you can still see massive numbers of cherries up here. It is really, really, really wonderful. There are loads of those little flying bugs everywhere, little buggers, as my mum would likely say. But everything's looking really, really good in the garden. The grass hasn't grown a whole lot in the last couple of days. It's been a lot cooler, and while we have had a little bit of moisture on the garden has definitely not taken to growing grass at a rapid rate, which is good. And honestly, that's how I would rather have it, because I don't like having to come out here and cut the lawn every weekend, every other weekend, or every third weekend. That's more than enough for me. I want to give you a bit of an update on Mr. Ghost, one of our border collies, because we got back from the vets this morning, which is one reason why I'm really tired, because I've had to film a car review, had to take him to the vets, do all of the other things that normally come with a Monday. He hurt his legs, and he was limping and not doing so well. And we took him to the vet last week, and they gave him an x-ray and said maybe he had a torn cruciate. Well, he went to see a specialist today, and I was fully expecting him to need some pretty invasive surgery, a bilateral TPLO, where they actually cut the dog's bone and readjust it to avoid further cruciate ligament damage. The good news is that he didn't need it, and they think he's sprained another muscle in that area, so he's now got to have rehab. But the good news is, instead of it being $8,000 to $11,000, it's going to be a lot less. But let me show you what else I've been doing in the garden. So I finally put my corn in. I've got corn and peas in this one, and also pumpkins or zucchini, and I cannot remember which ones are which, but whatever that one is going to be different to what we have over here, which is the other set. Now, these are the fast growing corn. Hopefully they will really take off now I've put them in the ground. I'm fingers crossed for a decent harvest this year, but you can see the squashes have come in very nicely. We've got some beans in there. You can see there's a bean plant there and another one there. I've also thrown in some more bean seeds into the ground in the hope that they will also come up and get growing soon. Over here we've got broccoli. We've got cauliflower, so broccoli, carrots, cauliflower and sprouts here. And then over here, I have also put in, that's a very loud car, I've also put in kind of the remnants of the rest of the squashes and also some tomatoes because I have so many tomatoes this year. Meanwhile, if you look over here, our garlic is doing really well. You are not garlic, you are going to come right out this instant. With garlic is ready now. Some of this garlic, I've harvested some of it and it's very tasty. We had some last night. We've also got our carrots there. They are doing very well and the shallots are progressing nicely. Over here, the radishes are kind of done. I need to pull them up. I need to harvest those. But over here we have our fava beans that are at that point where they're soon going to start producing beans. So I'm very happy. They are making good progress. You can see they've really started to climb up. The heads are looking healthy and I haven't seen any black fly or green fly or white fly. So I say that now. They'll probably come in later. Meanwhile, onions are looking incredibly good. We've got some great onion action going on here. They are behaving as I expected them to. As you can see, we've still had some issues with gophers and moles and things, but that is par for the course. Meanwhile, the strawberries are producing incredibly well. So in addition to all the cherries, we've had some great strawberries. And then in here, even more good things are happening. As you can see in here, the tomatoes are really taking off, which is great news. We've got the tomatoes on this side. We've also got my tomatillos in that far corner. Cucumbers, again, the cucumbers are really starting to take off and accelerate, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. And then look over here, the peppers. So this is a pepper that was eaten by somebody being naughty. That pepper is surviving and fighting back. This pepper is surviving and fighting back, and that pepper is surviving and fighting back. So if you get someone who comes along and helps themselves to some of your plants, don't give up. This is another good example. So this is a pepper plant that was eaten almost basically back to its stalk, and I managed to get it to survive. These meanwhile are our younger peppers. They are looking incredibly strong. I need to pot those up this coming weekend, but other than that, it's now just a case of waiting and seeing and hoping that everything that we have done thus far, let me put this this lid back on, everything that we have done thus far is not in vain and will in fact result in awesome things. So tell me what's going on in your garden this week. What are you harvesting? What have you not harvested yet? Do you have strawberries? Have you had a good cherry season? Particularly if you are in the Pacific Northwest or in the US. I just realized how bad my hair looks. I apologize. Let me know, how are things in your part of the world? I will be back next week as per usual. But until then, get outside, enjoy your garden, and just enjoy the world around you. Thanks for joining us today, and if you've got thoughts, make sure you leave them in our Discord chat room, on our Patreon page down below, or you can reach out to us on Mastodon or Blue Sky. Thanks to the amazing list of people scrolling by on your screen right now. They're part of the massive community of supporters who make this channel possible, helping us through Patreon and YouTube, covering our bills, paying our team, and helping us to remain 100% independent. If you'd like to join them and see your name listed here, just follow the links below. We've got options available across a wide range of different price points, starting from $1.50 US a month. A massive welcome to our newest supporters: Roshilu, Lynn, Mogren, Yalafli, Abigail, Jason Hellman, Mike, Rastas, Jay, Jim Boyer, Treeboil, Steffel HB, Calvin Kleem, Albedardo Conessa, John Snyder, Scott Matheson, Mia Hartman, Philip Paul, Randolph Lee, Simon Cotell, Stephen Meadows, BGB Thauben, Kristen Ramison, James Holyroad, Robin Holston, MK Duffer, S.A. Gimpson, Chip Chandler, Jeff Harrop, Nye Mister, Robert Betancourt, Jason Broder, Byron Newton, and Mark. To join the list and get your shout out, become a paid Patreon member for your moment of fame, and you can even gift membership to someone else. If you'd like to support us with a one-off donation, you'll also find links below to make Ko-fi and Bitcoin donations, and we even have an old-fashioned PO box you can reach us at for the time being, address listed below. You'll also find links to our swag store, and if you are someone who has to shop on Amazon, please consider using our affiliate link so we get the commission, not Jeff Bezos. So we can continue to focus on making our content even better and reduce burnout. We're a little freer with our release days this year, but plan on dropping new content every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday on the main channel, plus something on Sunday over on Transport Evolved Take 2. If you want more, the algorithm that hates us thinks you should be watching this video, but this one is one we think you should check out. Be awesome, be kind, be intentional, and don't forget to resist. Keep evolving!